নো মোর আদার্স থিংস। আমি ওয়েট করছি স্টুডেন্টদের জন্য খালি। নেভার নেভার স্যার। দেন দ্য কনসেপ্ট অফ হেলথ, স্যার বলছে 11:30টায়, তারা কৌশিক বলবে আবার। কিন্তু আমাকে কালকে আপনার পুত্র বলেছে যে আমি যাব, ডিএন স্যার আমি কালকে যাব। আমি বললাম ঠিক আছে এসো। আমি কালকে হঠাৎ করে চলে গেছিলাম ওইদিকে পরিবার সহ, সে বললো যে সে ছুটে এসছে। আমি বললাম ঠিক আছে। না না, বাড়িতে সে গেট ফেট খুলে নিয়ে, স্যার স্যার সে কোথা থেকে দেখলো আমি বুঝতে পারিনি। যে বলে আমি আজকে আসছি। আমি বললাম আছো। দেখো না না, অনেকে আসেনি, আমি দেখেছি যাদের, তারা আসবে, আমাকে বলেছে তারা আসছি আমরা, আমি তাদেরকে তো নিয়ে আসছি, অতএব একটু ওয়েট করি আমি তাদের জন্য। তোমরা কোথাকার ভাই? হোয়ার ফ্রম ইউ কাম? তোমরা তোমরা হ্যাঁ হ্যাঁ, মিদনাপুর সিটি কলেজ। ও তোমরা সিটি কলেজ, অল আর সিটি কলেজ, নো আদার স্টুডেন্টস। পূর্ণা তোমার বাহিনী কোথায়? গোপ কলেজ, অনলি ইউ আর ওয়ান? নো স্যার। Where is the others? On the way. হ্যাঁ ঢুকছি, থ্যাংক ইউ। ওই তো আসছে। আরে তোমরা আসনি বলে আমি তো দাঁড়িয়ে আছি। আসলে ডিসিপ্লিনটা শিখেছি তো রামকৃষ্ণ মিশন থেকে, সেই জন্য একটু আমি এগুলো মেনটেন করি, কিন্তু আমি পারলাম না। আমি ভেবেছিলাম আজকে আমার একটু কাজ ছিল, তাও আমি বলবো না ভেবেছিলাম, সে কিছুতেই শুনলো না। আমার ডিয়ারেস্ট স্টুডেন্টস প্লাস কলিগস, মাই অ্যাজ গুড অ্যাজ মাই ডটার্স, the Sravani and Suchismita, as well as my son like Kuntal. That's why I come here. Otherwise, I do not any times of the time. Okay, better to start. And sir, may I start? Yes sir. আপনি বলছেন টাইমটা আর একটু পেছোতে না, কি বলছেন? দেখে নিন কত হলো, তাহলে ঠিক আছে, এসে যাবে, ঢুকছে। First things, the health. We very much aware about this, but we have idea, preconceived idea regarding the colonial idea regarding the health. Health means we understand regarding the doctors, nurses, medicines and the instruments and hospital and health center. Not at all. This is the theory after the development of 1948, advocated by who? Generate the health, the proper definition. Before that, the colonial culture are going on. We have faced so many things regarding that time. And after that, and define the health regarding the well-being of the physical, mental and social well-being. We know all. Because we are the students of the allied health sciences, regarding nutrition, physiology, zoology, botany, whatever may be, and everybody know about the health definitions advocated by 1948. By who? At the same time, the labor law, international labor law, also adopted the draft in the year 1948. This is the very much interesting thing behind the two things. As because then others, the physical, mental and also the social well-being, very very interesting, not a mere absence of the diseases. We are very much concerned about the disease, like rog, amar rog hoyeche tai ami takei boli health. Not at all. It is so many things. The physical thing, whether you are the physically fit or not, whether you are the medically fit or not, and even also your surrounding, very much interesting in your surrounding, the who are in your surrounding, you have faced healthy or not, as because it is depends on psycho and sociological influences. That's why these are the very much important component to maintain our health. Physical health. আস্তে আস্তে ঠিক আছে। এই তোরা বস বস, নাচবি নাচবি, পরে নাচবি, দাঁড়া না, এটা আমারও নাচ এসে যাবে এখানে। ফাউন্ডেশনটা হোক, তারপরে হবে নাহলে। Okay. Then after that, not enough definitions is definition, not in implementation and the result. This is the most important gap between the definitions and also the implementation. Any hypothesis of the research, when it will be the implemented, then problem again arise. That's why it's the research. It is not a constant things. These are very much important, so that the definition is not enough to cope up for healthy or the healthier life in our country. That's why again sit and jot down a different types of agendas came associated with so many organizations, not in who, the UNESCO, UNICEF, and so many private organizations like St. John's Ambulance Association, Red Cross Society, and others, CARE. Then there are so many, lot of the private organizations or NGO assembled in 1978. Then change the definitions and accumulate the so many things with the previous definition advocated by the WHO's expert. That is called the new philosophy of the health. As because the education of health is most prime things in the community. That's health is a right as good as the educations. Health is a right of the people. It is in our constitutions. That's why the health is very, very much important. That's why, and the additions to the definitions, that the people health maintained by the government as well as the public. This is very much important. That after that, then in the year 1978, then Alma Ata slogans, health for all by 2000. This is the most important definition. And that time I was met in Bangladesh community people in 2001, again assemble. What happened in the Indian people? Most of the people are suffering. Most of the people are hunger. That the facilities not to accept by the people, the common people, not reach enough for by the people for the health, the promotions of the health or maintain of the health, yours self, even also the community people. After the definitions of the slogans of 2000. That's why very much importance in the professional thing, very interesting professional thing. In professional, the communication, আমরা যেটাকে বলি যে occupational health, very interesting, very much psychosocial problem in the health, in the profession. We are in the profession in the teaching. So many people are profession in the agriculture. So many people are in the industry. They are suffering so many types of the problem. And that problem influence the deteriorations of the health. Like even also the students, they are suffering of different types of the psychosocial problem. This is dangerous, even also in your community, where you are live. This is very much important. The jealousy, very interesting thing, jealousy, your looks, your approach, your physical behave, the facilitator is very much component in the professions, and the influence to deteriorations of the health. This is very much important in our society. Next, another is the community. Community also suffering with, this is the community of Midnapur City College is the community, have a boundary, have a demarcation. So many community components are, are present here. The teaching, non-teaching, whatever be the Sikha Kormi, the laborers, the sweeper, the students, everything. And we are interact each others. Very interestingly interact each other and maintain our health and social behavior. The social culture, social functions. Whether I am socially accepted by the people in my surrounding or not. This is very much important. There are so many things are happen in the society as because these are all a natural happening. Everything discovers by any scientist from the natural happening, not in the gap. This is very much important point. I many times advocated in your class. As the another thing in the financial approaches. So many people, more than 50% people are suffering not to maintain and not to accept or not to facilitate from our modern health setup or model health facilities. এখনো পায় না, ঘটি বাটি বিক্রি হয়ে যায়। আমি দেখলাম কালকে আমি রিপোর্ট পেলাম আমার পাশের বাড়ি গ্রামের, তার হঠাৎ করে কি হয়েছে না, তার প্রবলেম হয়েছে মহিলার, দারুণ মহিলা, অনেক বয়স, প্রায় 70 আমার কাছাকাছি, আমার উপরের। দেখা গেল তাকে নিয়ে এসছে প্রথমে ডেবরা থেকে আবার নিয়ে এসছে এখানে মিদনাপুর বলছে এখানে হবে না, দিস টাইপস অফ দ্য ডিসঅর্ডার্স এখানে আমরা করতে পারবো না, যাবে কোথায় সে? দেন যা টাকা আছে সে বড় বড় হাসপাতালে যেতে পারবে। That is, finance is the most important factors nowadays. Most of the life-saving drug, so very costly. সবাই পারবে না, not cope up all the people. This is the most important factors behind the health. These are the very brief about the pageant scenario of the health and so many things. The instruments, the modern instrument detections by applications of the biotechnology, I discuss later. Biotechnological applications of the research and even also detections of the different diseases are very costly, not all the people's affordable for this type of the facilities. Then physical mental well-being, it is very much balancing factor of energy input, even also the energy output. We consume so many things, energy input, and also the balancing factors with the very important things are the sleep-wake cycles, very important things, mood evaluations, even also the micronutrients, macronutrients and metabolism and daily activities, and we have balanced this and maintain our physical health or even also the health of things. Then the disease occurs. When disease occurs, there are so many, that means dysfunctions of our systems and particularly the living systems or living organisms. The normal function dishampers. Then intrinsic and extrinsic factor are there. I just mentioned here intrinsic factor and the balance between the very important thing ACTE. ACTE means angiotensin 2. The angiotensin 1 and 2, when the balance in the angiotensin 2, when angiotensin are decreasing, then you are suffering the disease. When it is the balance, then you are okay. Otherwise, very interesting. And also there is a molecular mechanism. I do not discuss about the molecular mechanism in this pageant scenario or the pageants. Next thing is biotechnology. Biotechnology, we know. Nowadays, the biotechnology definitions advocated by then Hungarian engineer, the Carl Erecki. And also the modern biotechnology started in California in 1970s. This is very much important and booming changes in different field of the biotechnological. Origin of the biotechnological, like origins from the, although it seemed like a new things, the biotechnology had actually been around a while. The domesticated plants and also the animal are results of the selective breeding. First, breeding. The revolutions also come from this. The plants, even also the animal, not in human, the applications of the biotechnology. Then using yeast, we know the yeast to make the bread. When bread developed, we know the bread. The using bacteria and the yeast, even also the fermented grapes into the wine, formations of the wine, we are called the probiotic. Nowadays, all the students of the nutrition are called the probiotic. This is the very simple definition. There are so many definitions advocated by so many scientists or the biotechnologists. Then applications. When it is applications in the biotechnological techniques, it is the technique for the new product or the new delivery of the drugs, and particularly the drugs or the compounds. From original source of the plants or the original source of the animal, whatever may be the natural things, to convert it there. The green biotechnology, it is purely in the agriculture based. When we apply it in the agriculture, then it is called the green biotechnology. Red biotechnology, obviously the medical and the health biotechnology. Then the blue biotechnology, aquatic biotechnology, very popular nowadays. Even also the white biotechnology, the industrial biotechnology. These are the major 4 applications in our society. Then the white biotechnology, I do not discuss more